Welcome to the video. There's Olivia. She just had a treat. We just went and walked. She's gonna keep sniffing. Olivia, you was a good girl. Yeah, she was a good girl. We had a good little walk. It's my last day where I can, except for the weekend. Oh, there's always the weekend. But yeah, I'm going back to work tomorrow. So we took advantage today and did our little walk and all. Whoops. I got the iPad and I'm holding it with one hand, so it's going to be a little precarious maybe. We stopped at behind our local public library where they throw lots of books out. And over the years they have thrown out all their reference section. That's what a lot of the books in my house are reference books. Remember those? The kind you could not check out and take home? And slowly they're selling. It would help if I could list a whole ton of them at once, but I had listed, the max 250. I paid $21.95 for my little shop a month, and so I listed the max of the buy it nows. And books you cannot put on auction without paying a quarter a listing. So, I filled the, last night I filled the Hummers with fresh, cleaned everything. I mean, I do it regularly, but I see one of them trying to get over here now, and if they come while I'm out here, I will show you. Oh, there goes, well, we always have a family, a pair, always, and then they have their babies, and then there's a few more. But we never have like tons, like some people have. Even though we've tried with many feeders, we just don't get that many here. Okay, so I have to hold this still. Whoops, I always get my finger in the wrong spot. This was thrown out in a bag. I mean, it is from a person in Houston, Texas, probably part of her collection, but it's East Texas Genealogy. I haven't really looked at it, but it's a sin to have this stuff in the trash. Marriage records, people typing stuff up. Now this lady, she's a local historian. Her whole life's work was to put this Kissing Cousins together. She went to every cemetery in this county. Anyway, I mean, just look at this. This is unbelievable. And look at that. And I don't know, I mean, you know how it is when something's published and they quit making copies. I don't know how easy it is to get this stuff. So I think what I'm going to end up doing, I'm just crazy that they threw this out. You know, look at this. I think I'm going to end up taking it. We have an East Texas Research Center in the library at the university here. Look at this. He was the archaeology professor. Corbin was amazing. I'm going to have to get this now that I saw that to the East Texas Research Center. My hands got cramping and I'm still looking at it. What happened? Something happened. Okay, there's this one. East Tennessee Historical Society. Since that was not local, I don't know. The Madison family. I gotta definitely gonna get these local ones probably to the East Texas Research Center and donate it. I don't think they, because people can go up there and research their family up there, and they won't throw them out. I've taken a few things up there before, and they're always like, thank you so much, and where did you get this? Because it's part of their little process. And I'm like, I got it in a dumpster. And they're like, oh, I totally understand, because the lady that's over it, she said many a times I have accessed people's trash, because once it's in the trash, it's public property. And she said sometimes people will clean out people's, even it's not even family that will clean it out. And I'm just looking at something. And look at her, she's so funny. People's family will throw stuff out, and so she'll go. If she gets wind of it, somebody will give her a tip. She's raided the trash before. So that's where this is going to go, I'm sure. I'm just thinking that because, yeah, I could probably sell it and not make too much on it, but then just one person would have it. This way, they have a whole genealogy section. They could put that up there, and people could, get to it. She loves that sunning herself. Well, I hope everybody's doing okay. We're so excited. I looked on the Shop Goodwill this morning, and that stuff is already shipped. It is 4 lots, averaging $30 a lot with shipping, even though all 4 were $120 with shipping. If you average it, it's $30 a lot with shipping. So that's not bad. I went to the local thrift over there where John works, and it is sketchy. There is never any more chunky silver, and those bags that I paid $70 for were horrendous. So I've just decided that I cannot shop locally unless they start doing something different, going back to the way it was. Something's going on up there. They used to get chunky silver and turquoise bracelets in all the time, and I could buy them for $35. So something's up. Don't know what, but and then the other source, local source, she's ready to go in. She thinks I'm gonna sit down for a minute. We're gonna talk. I mean, it's shady. It's not bad. I know. You hear her panting, but the other source was an 82-year-old lady that had a little booth in an antique mall, and she was doing these little bags for $8, and I was buying some, and they were interesting, but she hadn't done any in a while. And then the last time, because I was buying them, they weren't very good. So same situation. And anyway, my mom knows her because she goes in the little shop, because the boyfriend's 92 years old, and he fought in World War II, and he likes to talk to my mom because she's German. I forgot what his story was. Weird. It was like he was born in Germany, but then he was adopted in America, and so then when he fought in World War II, it was difficult for him. And there's some kind of interesting story with him. I can't remember what it was. I can't remember what it was. I'll have to ask my mom and try to get back with y'all on that one, because it was really interesting. But he and her were going to get married, and she's not going to marry him. He thought he was going to marry her. And so he's from New York, and he's got 2 daughters. One lives in California, one lives in New York. And my stepdad drives him to the Houston airport when he needs to go to visit them. But lately, he's been confused as to where he's at, and I just told my family, y'all don't need to be driving him. His daughters need to, because he's back there with his daughter now. And the local lady here isn't going to marry him, so, you know, he needs to just stay with the daughter. But my stepdad's just worried about him, wondering what happened. But, you know, he's with the daughter, and I said he doesn't need to come back here anymore. I'll try to ask my mom what that story was. It had something to do, I want to say, he took a dog tag off of a German soldier and got it back to the family. I don't know, think that he killed him. I don't remember. But it was a touching story. I'll find out. So she's laying down. She's real cool. I'm about to head to Walmart and get a little paint. And I'm going to try to keep painting rocks. But this last group I put out were just quick, you know, put a coating on and then use a little rubber stamp and stamp it with a horse or a little symbol. So I got about 17 rocks I put out the other day, just quick ones. But anyway, I want to paint a stagecoach like I did that covered wagon. I want to do the little campfire again and the camp coffee. I thought those were pretty cool, but that takes time. So tomorrow I headed back to work. I'll be done no matter what by 3:15. And of course I may have to work the weekend to get things going. But today we're going to take it easy. Yesterday we went by the dumpster and it was just a bunch of, they had a Christmas in July thing and it was a bunch of broken Christmas stuff in there, and I just left. I didn't go back. I didn't want to see either of those guys, you know, just didn't feel like putting up with it. So I'll try to catch it today and see what they've got in there. But anyway, that's the update. We had a little find here, amazing little find, should have never been thrown out. See y'all later.